So I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know right now in honesty. This pod I'm gonna be eating because I have been scrambling to build this script and make my dinner tonight, and it has been all over the place since I got to the house. So don't be surprised if you see me eating on camera. I'm just being honest with you.
Now I feel like we missing somebody on this docket here.
Who?
I feel like we're missing a commit on here.
Nah,
You
because we
sure?
talked about because
Because I
we
don't know.
talked
We didn't
about
talk about. We didn't talk about him last week.
who Carson.
Yeah, we didn't talk about Carson last week.
You sure? Because he
Yeah.
committed last week.
Yeah, because he wasn't even on the list from last week.
Oh.
Because remember, we
Shoot.
said we didn't have any new commits last week when we talked last week.
No, because I said Carson flipped. I said Carson flipped last week.
I know me and you talked about it, but I don't think we talked about it during the show.
Ah. Well, if you want to pull him up, if you want to pull up his numbers real quick and add it into the docket, we can do that. Because I saw his name and I know we had been talking about him. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I had just added him in there, or I think it was either yesterday or Sunday.
Okay. Got you. Hold up. Hopefully y'all don't hear this when I do it. Did you hear that?
I did.
Oh well.
It's a little bit.
Well. Mute myself for 2 seconds.
Anyway, what's good? What's happening? What's going on with all y'all? Welcome back to another week of North Carolina Live, where we bring you all your, well, not all of it, but most of your Tar Heels news that we can find anyway.
Man, listen.
Well, you ain't got to go looking for it.
I hope they don't.
I mean, some people are proactive.
I hope they don't. I hope they trust us, bro. But let me get my energy up because it's been a wild day. Let me get my energy up. 3, 2, 1. I almost died on my fry. I'm not even gonna lie.
Like as soon as that pause happened, I was like, that man almost died. That man went in.
Hey, bro, my fry hit the back of my throat. I had to stop for 2 seconds. I said, wait a minute. About died on camera. But what's good, Tar Heel Nation? As my co-host said, it is the best co-host this side of the Mississippi, this side of the Appalachian Trail, giving y'all the Tar Heels news that we can so eloquently find, as he so put. And just to let y'all know, this podcast is brought to you by the Voice of College Football, which you can also hear all this podcast and all this nonsense on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Anchor, YouTube, all the good things, all the streaming platforms where audio listening is a thing. Like I'm trying to get better at these ad reads. And honestly, I just did that ad read completely off the cuff. How'd you think it went?
I think it did pretty good.
Mediocre. It didn't give enough chutzpah, if you will. But man,
yeah, I think it did pretty good.
Woo! But few things that have gone on to today's docket. Well, my co-host adds one final thing. And when we get down to the commits, I'm gonna bring up something real quick about one of the commits that irritated the mess out of me. For sure. Not even gonna front.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna start with Mike Lombardi himself. Apparently got a new pay, apparently officially disclosed his payday and whatnot. So I think this is kind of interesting and whatnot. Mike Lombardi, the general manager for the Tar Heels since Bill Belichick hired him, he is on an officially a 3-year, $4.5 million deal, which it's kind of crazy that seems so cheap in my mind. But you know what? I'm going to take it for what it is. The deal is set to expire in January 15th of 2028. And it actually makes him the highest paid general manager in college football right now. Which I honestly find quite crazy, quite wild. And some of the incentives, well, not even some. So here are a few incentives he could receive during his time at UNC. He can get an incentive if UNC reaches a bowl game. He can get an incentive if UNC makes the CFP or the ACC title game. He can get an incentive if they finish top 25. And as always, he will get an incentive if UNC has academic success. Essentially, probably like all the players are like 3.5 students and above, or they have like a team GPA of like 3.5, 3.7, 4.0 or something like that. And also, his contract includes money for his relocation to North Carolina, a courtesy car, and a $10,000 sign-on bonus. Now, I will say that's kind of crazy. You gave this man a $5 million deal, and his sign-on bonus is only $10,000. Like, money-wise, that doesn't add up to me. I would assume maybe 100,000, maybe 200, but you just said, here's a little 10. Here's about 10 bands for you. Here's about 10 bands.
It's a front-loaded deal.
Front-loaded deal?
Front-loaded deal.
What do you think about it? What do you think about Lombardi making this kind of money?
I mean, good for him. I mean, at this point, if you're gonna make this kind of money, let's just hope you can produce the result.
I mean, he has helped bring in a crazy recruiting class already.
Because if you can't produce them results, buddy, ho, I hate it for you.
How often do college general managers get fired? Because I rarely hear about that.
As far as I know, not super often. Because like I said, it all just depends on what your organization is expecting you to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a school that you don't tend to have a whole lot of high expectations for, it's like, okay, as long as you have at least a 500 season, we'll deal with it. Like, nobody's going to sit here and fuss at you all day about it. But if you're out here constantly under 500 every season, even if your team's not that great, it's like what are we doing here? It's like, something's got to improve.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll hear about the coaches getting fired, but I rarely hear about the general manager of the school getting fired or of the program getting fired.
I mean, I rarely hear it either. But like I say, I think it just comes down to, I feel like it either comes down to like organizational differences. So if you got like a new athletic director, then I can see like team management, like the general managers getting fired. But if you don't have, it's like that's not really an issue, and you know that everything's been running good, I don't see them changing too often.
Like, do you know who? Like, for example, can we name general managers for like Ohio State, Clemson, Georgia, Alabama? I can't. Not off the top of my head.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, up until this hiring, I didn't even know college programs had general managers. I just thought that was under the athletic director.
That's what I thought. Generally speaking, I thought the athletic director was essentially the general manager for all the sports at that school.
That's what I thought.
Well, I didn't know.
But apparently we were wrong.
I guess.
Apparently we were wrong.
But also, before we go into our next subject, hey, y'all, please make sure, one, go follow him on all his platforms except for Twitter. It's an _ on Twitter. But Ricebox26, YouTube, IG, TikTok.
I was about to say, basically, just go follow me on everything but X, because I'm not on it enough to really even warrant you even going to look in. Like, just follow me. Twitter. Just do at Ricebox26 at everything else but Twitter.
Like, I still call it
You'll
Twitter.
Find me everywhere else.
Y'all know y'all can find me. Tornado McCray is everything right there. It's all across the board. My TikTok used to be different, but I was like, you know what? Let me just simplify it. It makes it easier for everybody. and whatnot. Follow us on our social medias, man, because the more y'all follow us and get these views up, the better for us, man. The better for us.
And then
But-
on top of that, like you kind of get to like know us as us instead of just like on here talking about the one thing. So
Right.
that you get
Because
some variety.
He has a lot of stuff on his platform. I have a lot of stuff on mine. And yeah, we're similar in our goofy styles, but you also see where we differentiate in the way that we do things. Obviously, I'm the more extroverted of the two of us.
Oh, and also looking back at this, no, I can see why he only got a $10,000 bonus.
Why?
Because one, we're paying money for you to relocate, and we're giving you a car.
Hey, I would honestly want to know what car he got. I want
Don't
to.
matter.
That's
You got a
gonna
vehicle.
don't matter. What if he got an 86 hoopty?
Don't matter. You got a vehicle.
Wow. That man could be driving a lemon from 89, and you're just like, oh well.
I'm gonna ask you a question. How much are you gonna complain about a lemon you got for free? Actually, not even just that, a lemon that they paid you to get for free.
All right, fair point.
So I mean, like,
All right, fair point. I can't even deny that.
pull up in a lemon. Wait a minute.
Literally. Hey, you just see him pull up. Man got 4 lemons in his pocket. I thought you said they gave you a lemon. They did.
Pull up with some lemons. Wait a minute. Get it how you living.
Man riding a tortoise and with 4 lemons in his pocket. It's like, what is that? My vehicle.
That's how that's how he's moving.
Hey, that's exactly.
Hella rocking. Just, ugh.
I gotta get a saddle. It's like, what? It's like they make saddles for those? Yeah, bro. This the limited edition. What you mean?
Bruh. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like getting a good look. Nah, this is so much better than what I was working with. Like camera wise.
Oh, listen. It was lagging for a second, but now it's cleared up and it's good. And I was just chalking up the lag to my Wi-Fi for like 2 minutes.
Oh no, I think sometimes it's mine too. It's whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, it definitely looked a whole lot better than where you was at. No shade, because I had that camera.
All I know is the fuzzies are gone.
Hey. Like I said, it looked good though, and I genuinely might get it myself. It looked good.
Good. So moving forward, they came out with the preseason polls.
Boo!
And
boo!
Yeah. So
I'm not with
they got Texas and Ohio State as 1 and 2.
So there's if I could press the button that I want to press, I would. But I was using this button for when I was streaming Backyard Baseball on Friday night.
You didn't even reset it, did you?
I didn't reset it. But here's the thing. It'd be appropriate if we were a TV 14 podcast.
TV 14.
If we were a TV 14 podcast, it could be appropriate. Even PG-13, it could be appropriate. But I don't know who kiddos is watching. And I don't need them going to school because school is starting up here in a few weeks. I don't need them going to school knowing a new phrase and then blaming me. Saying I got it from this podcast.
That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, so first college football poll, coaches poll is out. Top 5 includes Texas, Ohio State, Georgia, Penn State, Notre Dame.
Is that your Dinkelberg? Is Notre Dame? There it is. There it is. I figured you out. Notre Dame is your Dinkelberg. Notre Dame is your Dinkelberg. There it is. I have known you for years, and I could never find a correlation. I finally found it. I'm so happy.
Well, whatever it is. Then you got Following up with that, you got Clemson at 6, Oregon at 7, Alabama at 8, LSU at 9, and Miami at 10. Other notable top 25 teams is SMU at 16. So I'm going to say this. One, they are really, really bagging on Arch Manning being the guy.
Bro, I'm saying.
I'm not going to sit here and say, and I'm not going to sit here and say that Arch didn't have good moments last season because they didn't put him on the field super often. So you didn't really get to see exactly what he could and couldn't do. But when he was on the field, he did make plays, and I'm not going to sit here and take that away from him. But,
bro,
do I believe he's good enough to immediately put Texas at number 1?
Absolutely not.
I'd have complained less at Ohio State being number 1. The only reason why is because they did win last year.
Bro, you are going to hear something from me that you know you never will hear from me. Ohio State deserves to be number 1 because they are the defending champs. I have always felt that if you are the reigning champions, you should automatically get the number 1 spot heading into the next season, unless you have like a 2001 Miami Hurricane situation where all 22 of your starters are gone. You know what I mean? I have always felt like the program should get an automatic number 1 spot.
And I think the reason why Ohio State didn't get number 1 is because, one, Will Howard is gone. Both of your running backs are gone. Your number 1 receiver is also gone. 2 of your best defensive players is also gone. And I think there was a safety and a corner that's also gone. And I think there was about 2 linemen that got drafted as well. So, like, I can see why they didn't put him at number 1. However,
but do you see what you just said? Is that not what I just said? Unless all like 22 of your starters are gone, there's no reason why the defending champs should not be number 1 to start the preseason polls.
It is. However, the reason why I also believe that Texas should not be number 1 is because your starting quarterback left. Your starting running back is also gone. All 3 of your starting receivers is gone. Your starting tight end is gone. Your starting tackles are gone. Both of your safeties are gone. Both of your best cornerbacks are gone. Defensive tackle gone. Linebacker gone.
Mm-hmm.
And defensive end gone. So you're gonna sit here and tell me that with all that loss, and this is even a jab at Sarkisian, because to be honest, Texas was irrelevant until Steve Sarkisian got there. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that man props for what he's built. I
will give only Sarkisian props. You know me, I have too much disdain for Texas to give him that.
Once again, like I said, and that's after what we've seen him do in the NFL level. That mid, you kind of worried like, okay, can he run a team? Kind of question.
Because it was like he was a great coordinator at Bama, went to the NFL,
was a mid coordinator in the NFL, and then came back to the college level and is a great coach at the college level. So it is what it is.
So why Josh McDaniels doesn't do that? Because he can't coach in the NFL. He might be coaching in college. Stop being a coordinator in the NFL.
I don't think Josh McDaniels can coach at all, but that's just me. And I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna do a better job because I don't have that experience.
I don't know, man. You might be able to. I feel like if you get the right coordinator to pair with you, we can do something.
I feel like if given the coaching opportunity, I think I do pretty well. But that's not the point. But if I had to redo this top 10, it'd be Ohio State, Notre Dame,
what?
Georgia, Texas. Actually, no, Texas, Georgia, Penn State, Clemson, and then the rest of it would be the same. in my mind after that.
I am shocked that you put Notre Dame at 2.
You heard
Boy,
you heard
boy,
the side.
hey, I might go play a lottery ticket tomorrow. Hell just
You
froze
heard the side.
over.
Like
If I had to do it, if I'm being me,
I had to choke.
I'm
I had to
putting
choke say in order. I had to.
I'm putting Ohio State at 1. I'm gonna put Georgia at 2, Penn State at 3, Notre Dame 4, Texas 5, Clemson 6. I'm gonna put Bama at 7, Oregon at 8, LSU at 9. And I honestly wouldn't even have Miami top 10. I'd have somebody else.
Well, I mean, who would you replace with Miami at top 10?
I would, let me pull it up real quick because it's right here. I would replace Miami with, you know what? Crazy as it's kept, South Carolina.
No, I think South Carolina is where it needs to be right now.
I
would say if anybody had probably a better argument, I would say Tennessee has a better argument for the number 2 spot preseason wise.
I'd go to if I'm going that deep, I'm going to SMU just based off of last year.
I mean,
if I'm going that deep,
basing it just off last year, SMU has an argument, and I'm not saying South Carolina doesn't have an argument because they do. And
that's
to be
why
honest,
I said
I'd probably even just shift Arizona. I'd probably just swap them in Arizona State based off how Arizona State performed in the playoffs last year.
I'm putting South Carolina because even though I hate South Carolina, even though I hate them, I can't deny the boys balled out last season.
They did, and they deserve to be there last year anyway.
Right. So that's why I say I would give them that 10th spot over Miami because Miami, I'm going to be honest with you. I actually believe Carson Beck hurts Miami. I 100% believe Carson Beck is going to hurt Miami way more than he helps Miami. And that's why I'm dropping Miami out. Everybody's bought in on the Carson Beck train and he puts Miami as a top 10 team. I don't think that's the case. I think Carson Beck makes Miami makes them 13 to 15. But I think he hurts them. I think they got to do. If Miami had got Gio Lopez like we did, then Miami's top 10.
I can't. So the reason why I agree with you that I feel like Carson Beck hurts Miami if we're basing it off last year's performance because he played much worse than the year before, than his season prior. By comparison, now to his defense, he also had a worse set of receivers compared to the season before. But overall, you could definitely tell there were moments where he just was very uncomfortable throughout the season. And I'm going to say, I don't think Carson Beck hurts them enough to put them 13 out of 15 at this current moment. I can definitely see your argument for sure on it. I think that what's keeping Miami at top 10 is the offense that's set up there. Because the defense is still relatively solid out there. And the offense they have is still also relatively young. They still have most of the roster that they had last season still down there. So I think.
But that's my thing. I don't think.
Because once again, I agree that Carson hurts them, but I don't think it hurts them quite enough to drop them below Illinois.
So let me ask you this then. Do you think Cam Ward last year, do you think Carson Beck has a better season this year than Cam Ward did last year in Miami?
No.
That's why I'm dropping him.
No.
Because to me, Cam Ward had them as a top 10 team, as a 10.
Now, no argument there. I'm going to say this, though. I also say Cam Ward was definitely built different. Because have you seen some of his Tennessee practice clips?
Oh, Titans clips. Oh, I seen one dime he threw. I saw one dime that man threw, and like I was like, "Oof, hey, that's a you
There
put
was
that on the
one
money."
he threw. There was one he threw back across the field against his body.
Oh, he broke the cardinal sin and it worked.
Not only did he catch this man 45 yards downfield in stride, he also threw him open.
Hey, I will say this about him. He will. I thought Cam Ward was a top 5 pick. I didn't think he was number 1 overall, but I definitely thought he was top 5. But I hope he proves to me why he was number 1. I don't wish him any ill will in any way or capacity.
Right.
I just didn't think he was top.
He even had even in one of his interviews, he just flat out said, like, we're a mid right now. Like, they asked him like how he feels about the team and where they're at. He's like, we are definitely mid right now. And I'm gonna be honest. Like, we're not playing to the level that we're expecting ourselves to play at. We're not executing like we should. Now it's early in practice, and we're gonna get that tightened up over the next couple of weeks and in the preseason. But right now, like, we're not there.
And I think the other reason why I believe that is because the way he ended Miami still left a slightly bad taste in my mouth.
I don't disagree, because at the end of the day, bro, if you gonna suit up and play,
just play the whole game. Like your teammates lost a game because you only wanted to break a record, and then you sat out.
And even looking at it, it's like it's not like you were really in that much danger.
Right.
That O-line was holding up like crazy. That O-line was built different.
Right. But
so it's not like y'all were doing that much.
But other thing I do want to talk about with this,
Boise
and this kind of pissed me off, bro. Have you seen the teams in the ACC that got votes? So these are the other teams in the ACC that even got votes to be considered for top 25.
Yeah,
Louisville, Georgia Tech, Syracuse, Duke, and Florida State.
They did that off name alone. Florida State got votes off.
I'm saying, bro. I looked at that. I said, wait. Florida State? You mean the same Florida State that finished what, 1-11 last year? Like 3-11, something like that?
And yeah.
I was like, that Florida State got votes to be put in the top 25?
Sure enough. And I also look at and then the teams that didn't get votes. Out of the teams that didn't get votes, North Carolina State should have got one, at least one. Virginia Tech should have gotten some.
I'm sorry, if Duke got one, we should have got one. It could have been only one, but if Duke got one, we should get one. That's all I'm saying.
The shoe Duke got 12. I feel like we should at least get 6.
I'm saying, bro. We should have got one. North Carolina State definitely should have got one. Virginia Tech should get one.
Especially based off some of the teams that are on here. Because, like I said, Boise State shouldn't even be on here. Boise State shouldn't be on here because I know good. Because after Genty left, that's it. That's the offense is.
It's the residual. They expect somebody else to step up at Boise.
No.
They do. I'm telling you what I'm telling you what they're thinking.
Oh no! I'm with you. I'm saying nah to the answer. I'm saying nah to the thought process. Because, like I said, if they prove me wrong, great. Even Vandy got 3 votes.
Yeah.
And Buffalo.
No, that was about to say Buffalo's the one that's throwing me off. You mean to tell? Whoa. Hold up, coaches, come here. Y'all telling me Buffalo is better than UNC, NC State? And what are we doing? All right.
Dang.
Who on this voting committee? I gotta see this.
You got people on the board that didn't even vote for their own organizations.
I gotta see this, bro.
Dave Doran from North Carolina State ain't even vote for North Carolina State.
Bro.
Like, at least Pete Limbo voted for himself. That's the one vote they got for Buffalo.
Hey, he said we gonna get a vote. Hey, shout out to Pete, bro. That man said my boy's gonna get a vote. I don't care who says it.
That man said, "I believe in this unit." Brent Pry didn't even vote for.
Oh, wow.
Virginia Tech.
My old college coach on here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Jamie Chadwell, Liberty.
Oh, he's at Liberty now?
Yeah, he left Coastal and went to Liberty.
I'm pretty sure Manny voted for himself with Duke.
Chadwell, who'd you vote for? That's what I want to know.
It don't matter now. We'll see what happens after week 3.
Hey, bro, look at the end of the list. They got the Texas San Antonio coach, Jeff Traylor, and the Texas El Paso coach. I didn't even know there was a Texas El Paso University.
Oh, yeah. That's
I know San Antonio.
It's UTEP.
Is it?
Yeah, that's UTEP. Yeah, University of Texas El Paso.
Bro, this my brain. I was today years old. I always thought UTEP was like a small school in Utah. Not even gonna hold you. I always thought it was either like Utah or near like Arizona, somewhere like there, because of the colors.
Yeah, and then Texas San Antonio, UTSA.
Yeah, I know UTSA. I know them.
But yeah, Texas El Paso is UTEP.
Wow, I was today years old. And the bad part is, I know I could have looked that up at any time. I just never cared to.
You want to know how I know?
How?
College football. I was actually in that same division.
Oh, see, but that's the thing. I always know them as UTEP. Yeah, I never knew what the UTEP stood for.
And here's the thing. So the same way you're kind of finding out about it, I heard the announcers over there say touchdown Texas El Paso. I'm like, that's what that means?
Bro, like the shock you see on my face is genuine. Like, this is genuine news to me today, bro. I did not know that's what UTEP stood for all these. I am 31, y'all. I am 31, just now learning that UTEP is University of Texas El Paso. I'm sorry. I don't mean to disrespect nobody who went there. Bro, y'all are always known as UTEP. Like, that's all I've known you as.
I didn't care where you were. I just knew you were UTEP.
Right. I knew who you were. I knew that the school existed. I just didn't know what the abbreviation was for. Hey,
yeah, that's what it was. Because I heard him say in-game touchdown Texas El Paso. I'm like, huh?
He said who?
Not even who. I'm like, so that's what that means. So that's who they were. I never knew what that abbreviation. I never knew what the abbreviation was for.
You see what I'm saying? I didn't know that's the abbreviation. University of Texas El Paso. All right.
Hey, learning new stuff every day.
Hey, that is my thing for today, bro. All right. Well, on the Belichick avoiding entitlement, as I was not entitled to know these answers. Woo! So Belichick ain't with the entitlement game. I'm pretty sure. Honestly, that's not even a shocker to me, now that I think about it. But so they were asked about essentially if players think they're entitled.
Y'all saw him pause too, right? Anyway, I guess they were asking if there was any entitlement on the roster. Oh, there you go.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but who is that? Who that is? Hop, whoa. Hopper, where you go? He done left me.
I'm back.
Hopper, who that, man? Now I wonder. Do I have the same thing? I do. Okay. Oh, all right. But But so they asked him like, if there's any entitlement with the roster, to which he answered, through the course of my career, we've had many free agents and low round draft choices who not only competed and earned playing time, but became some of our best players. Players that want to come in and compete and have shown enough skill. We'll take those guys, and we've taken plenty of them. And anybody who's walking in here feeling like I'm going to be starting this or that, I'm entitled to this, that's not really the way that it's going to work. They're going to have to earn it if they want to come in and earn playing time and earn a roster spot and play at Carolina and play in the ACC and get that kind of profile. Then we'll give it to them and see what they can do. Whatever they get, they're going to earn. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That's exactly how Bill Belichick has always run his organizations, have always run. It's always who he's been as a coach. You've never heard anybody that's ever played for Bill Belichick say that they just were given a spot. They always earned any bit of playing time that you saw them have. Like they never just came in and just thought, oh, we're going to be in here. He said, oh, my name's so-and-so. I'm a big deal coming from whatever school or whatever organization I'm coming from. And I'm going to be number one on the roster spot. Never in life. Never have you seen Bill Belichick just give a spot to just anybody. If anybody was given a spot, I think Randy Moss might have been one small handful of people that were just given a roster spot. Everybody else, they earned everything they got. And even then, I think Randy even had to earn whatever he had to. So
Randy,
not unexpected.
So wait, so who, what, when, where?
So I just got done reading the quotes, basically saying how Belichick said, "You're going to come here thinking that, oh, I'm going to start this, I'm entitled to this and that." That's just not how that's going to be.
Oh no!
If you want on the field, you're going to have to earn every minute that you get. And I'm like, that's not to be unexpected, because that's how Belichick has always ran his teams.
I'll say, you know Belichick's teams and his players. Think about it. Many of y'all consider him the GOAT. And Tom Brady. Yes, and we all know Brady was a 6th round draft pick. And he turned into this. Belichick loves the scrappy guy at the end of the bench. He loves the guy who never gets PT, but still goes 100% at practice. Because he knows when the time comes, if he needs them, he has them.
They're going to be ready.
He ain't got to worry about them if he needs to throw them in a situation.
Like, he knows automatically that the moment's not going to be too big because they've earned this moment.
It's like, I need him to rock, ready to roll.
And to be honest, that's how everywhere needs to be. I don't care if I'm paying you $3 million to be here. Sure, the board and whoever else is behind me was going to pressure me to put you on because we done paid you all this money, and you won't have to. We're going to have to tell them they do. Like, you have to make sure that money. We have to make sure that money sees the field. But it's like, no. Even if I'm paying you $2-3 million to be here for 4 years, you gonna earn all $3 million of this. You're not about to be in here just thinking, "Oh, I got paid. Now they gonna play me." No, sir.
You don't know what's kind of funny about that, though, too, in a sense. And you'll see it. You'll definitely see it more in the NFL than you will college. But the NFL is more going to protect those money players, and that's probably why you see the entitlement more. Because I think back to the Darren Bates podcast, Coach Bates and all of them boys in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
And I think back to when he said, man, they had one guy on there who said he was with the Cardinals. And he was playing like linebacker or safety or whatever. He was playing linebacker. And he saw Larry Fitzgerald coming across
and he hit
the
Larry
middle.
Fitzgerald. And they're like, you mess with the money.
You mess with the money. Hey, everybody came.
All them coaches came out there. Players was out there like, bro, what are you doing? He said, I thought this is practice. What we doing?
He's like, what? We supposed to hit?
He said, nah, you can hit almost everybody out here, but you do not hit that man there.
You hit the money, bro.
Came down and you don't hurt the money. That's the money right there.
And I just died laughing because I'm just like, I guarantee Larry Fitzgerald was just like, what?
And Larry's like, okay, I got hit.
I guarantee that's how Larry was, but it's hilarious because that's how the entitlement happens when you get at the pro level. because there are certain players you don't touch. Shoot, even this past week, even it was like last week or 2 weeks ago, first day of training camp actually for the Carolina Panthers. What you would call it? Tashar Wharton? Oh no, it was Umami Ellen. Princely Umami Ellen had a strip sack on Bryce Young right at the end of the practice to end the practice. But apparently, like, he hit Bryce to get it. And everybody was trying to like, hey, what you doing? Princely's like, I didn't mean to. I wasn't trying to. They're like, you don't hit the franchise.
I'm sorry.
And what's funny is
bitch, Clyde. I'm sorry.
And what's funny is everybody apparently was getting on him, but then Canales came back and was like, hey, he was just trying to make a play. I looked at the film. He was actually tripping. And stumbling into it. And Bryce was like, oh, he just made a play, bro. It's football. It happens.
It's true. And speaking of like the entitlement and the players, so, recently Bill Belichick and Dabo Swinney had a sit down on ESPN.
Yeah, we talked about that last week. I remember.
Right. So one of the questions that Dabo asked Bill was like, how did he maintain, like, so he wanted to know how he maintained the competitive stamina to continue to win at such a high level. And what he responded was having the right people and having the right culture, because you need people that want to keep achieving that goal. Even though we hit that one, it's like Brady and Brewski used to say, which ring do you like the best? The next one. You just don't stop. It just keeps giving. It just keeps going. You just keep going. I think it's getting people that believe in that and believe in the culture. And me and you can both agree, when you have an organization with a bad culture.
Oh my God.
It shows heavily.
Hey yo, those who know that low key shade we just threw.
When you got a team with a bad culture, you know what's happening.
Woo!
And there's several professional teams and there's several college teams that would definitely understand exactly what we're saying. Because when you have organizations that have coaches that don't believe in what they say, you got players that don't buy in, you got staff members that don't buy in, you got people at the organizational level that don't buy in or don't believe in what they're saying. All that trickles down. So when you have owners that are more focused on profit rather than the game, and you know who you are. Go ahead. And he's never going to admit it. Jerry knows who he is.
Listen, Cowboys fans, y'all go. Listen, we're going to be honest. Y'all going through it just for unnecessary
I hate that
reasons.
It's happening. I hate it. It's happening to you.
Like,
but we know why. We know.
Here's my thing, and I'll say this. And he'll tell you, do I love laughing at y'all expense like when it's in season? Yes. When it's out of season and it is clear as day Jerry's fault as to why y'all keep going through the pain y'all going through, I even feel bad, bro, because I'm just like, bro, this ain't even fair.
Performance is one thing. Performance is one thing, but when the owner is literally just running the organization into the ground and just refuses to acknowledge it, there's nothing I can say to that. And I'm sorry.
Like, I'm sorry, dog.
But like, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to stop it.
And I'm not going to say either.
No. And then when you have, like I said, when you have a coaching staff that doesn't believe in what they preach, unfortunately, recently, another organization, y'all also know who y'all are. Other Mean Green up there. Well, not so Mean Green in Jersey.
I was about to say, you talking about that sage green thing that was up in Jersey?
Whatever that is. Yeah, Bermuda grass green.
Hey, listen.
Because, like I said, apparently to the players, coaches would preach one thing, but do absolutely nothing to enforce it. So they stop caring. And then when you got players that don't buy into the culture or get swallowed by negative culture, then you got bad performances. You got players that that don't look like they know where they're supposed to be. You lose
Super Bowls on the 1 yard line.
I think that was just old age.
Nah. Remember the
stupidity.
culture. No, remember the culture that was there. Remember what Marshawn told us about that culture. Remember, there was a coach there who wouldn't allow a certain player to be held accountable for doing stupid stuff. And that people had to go through a third party to talk about.
I mean, let's be real. That was just a stupid call on both ends.
But let's also
from both the coach
but
and
talking
the
about
unaccountable.
You're talking about
right.
the culture.
I mean, but you're right. You're right. I am talking about culture.
And guess what? Because of that organization does not have more than one ring. And Bill said, if you don't have the right culture, as long as you have the right culture, you can win more than one.
You could, because that's the big selling point here, especially for Bill when it comes down to North Carolina, because they're a team now that's rebuilding a culture. I'm not gonna say rebuilding it entirely, but they're continuing the culture and then trying to improve on the culture.
I'm gonna say they're rebuilding it because, no disrespect to Mac Brown, he went out bad on his last year. Not the way I wanted Mac to go out, right? Now, Bill comes in. A lot of people leave. A lot of people transfer in. And half the team stays. They are rebuilding the culture completely different. You get a general manager. You get a bunch of players and coaches from the NFL to come down to the college level. You are reestablishing how you're building this team, what this team's run for years, and how they've gone about it. You're to the point where you've reestablished the culture and you got the stadium operating like a pro stadium now. Like these are the events and this is the stuff we're trying to do at the stadium. And it's like, bro, what? Let's make the game day. Let's make the game day experience more profitable for the fans, and let's have a beer garden. I ain't never heard of a beer garden at a college campus. If I'm being honest, I'm not saying they don't exist.
It's true,
but I'm just saying
it's true. I ain't never been to one out this way either. At least not on campus.
Not on campus, like around the way, yeah, but not on campus. And
I ain't never seen one on campus.
To your credit, and it goes into the culture and what they're talking about. I want to speak on the aspect of what those players had. And I appreciated that Bill referenced it. Part of that culture is you got to have players who are never satisfied, because that's a big thing. And I think you can speak to it as well as I can. I know I can speak to it. When you have a team that has won a championship or you've gotten there, the worst thing that you run into is having a teammate who thinks that was good enough. Even when you win it all, thinking that's good enough and you don't need to do more.
Yeah.
Like that is the worst thing to I can't stand having a teammate like that, because that's it. That's you. Yeah, we achieved this, but bro, I'm trying to do it again. I want to do it again and again. Like I'm not cool with just being like, oh yeah, I won it one time. I'm cool. I won a championship. Like I did what I came to do. I won the championship. I don't need to do it no more. No, I need that feeling back. I need to run it back.
I'm trying to establish that we're the best thing out here, period.
Right. I don't want nobody to have a chance to say they beat me. I want to stay at the top of the mountain for as long as I can. I don't want to sit here and be like, well, at least I got one. I can't. I have to find a way to keep trying to get that next one. Because
how can I get 2? How can I get 3? How can I get 4? How can I get 5?
Because
that was the kind of culture that you saw at Alabama for a long time with Nick Saban.
Oh yeah.
It's like never be salad. Like if it was literally like they were just never satisfied with any win that they got. Every win that they got was just another building. It was just another building block to them continuing to try to win more and more and more and more and more.
Because that's what because if we being honest, that's the difference between Saban and Bama's, like the Bama Saban years versus the Urban Meyer Florida years. Like Urban Meyer in Florida had the potential to do what Nick and Bama did, but they just ran out. They just ran out of gas. They didn't have the players who bought in. They didn't have the players who were just like, yo, no. They didn't have enough people to be like, we are going to continue doing this. They got caught up in all the.
I'm about to say, I think, and the thing what really got them was that you had too many players. They got caught up in the fan service of all of it,
limelight, and the fame of the college life.
So they were cool. So they were cool with being like the popular kids on campus, where you had the legitimate guys. Like when you hit like Tebow Tebow was a perfect example of it.
Perfect example.
He was there, like he knew his job was playing football and winning football games. So he was putting in every ounce of work he could possibly do to make sure that happened.
Because we all know Tebow could have went out of the league into the league his junior year. But the fact that man was like, no, I want to win again. I want to come back and win again. Like I don't want to leave like that. I need that feeling.
Because I even think if Cam Newton didn't have to go to junior college for that one season, for those 2 seasons or 1 season before going to Auburn, I think Cam Newton would have had the same thing. Like he would have went junior year, or he would have like won every year. Because I think it was the senior year he won that championship, wasn't
it? He was at Florida. I want to say freshman year.
I know he was at Florida's freshman year.
Florida's freshman year. Yeah, he was behind Tebow. Went to JUCO for 1 year, then went to Auburn. So I think he came out after his junior year.
So yeah, I think he got the Heisman and his in that championship his senior year, I think.
No, because he only played 1 year at Auburn.
He only played 1 year? I think it might have been his junior year.
Yeah, because he played at Auburn.
I think he was at Florida for 2 seasons, I think.
Let me see. All right, so Cam Newton. Yeah, so he did 2 years at Florida, 1 year at JUCO, and then 2010 was his senior. So the way it's listed, Florida was his freshman sophomore year. JUCO didn't count towards his eligibility in some way, and then Auburn was his junior year. That's literally what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, I mean, we'll say technical senior, but on paper junior.
Yeah, on paper junior.
Because he was technically a senior getting one in there.
They probably put him as like a red. Well, it doesn't even say red shirt. So yeah,
I don't think he was ever redshirted.
He never redshirted.
So it's weird, but yeah, no, but because like you don't have as many guys with that kind of work ethic anymore. Because who was it? There was an interview recently that Bijan Robinson did with the Pivot, and he was talking about like how you got guys now that are just come to college, and once they make that money, that's it. Like there's no extra anything behind that. Because on his end, it was like I had to earn every little bit that I got going on. Like I had to work hard to make sure that I was good enough to do this and do this and do this, and then continue working and getting better at that. So I'm never not good at what I want to do. But now you got guys that just come in, make their money, and then the work ethic just goes out the window.
I will also say this. I don't know if there's definitely been an increase in players who just only want to get to the league and get the money. There's definitely been an increase in that player. I'm also going to say this. I believe there has been an influx, or not even an influx, a decrease in showing the actual dedicated players. And the reason why I say that is the actual players who are dedicated to their craft, who are really putting in the extra work to earn these positions, earn like whatever they've been given. Most of them don't post it all the time on social media. They don't post every workout they do on social media. They don't post every single thing they do on social media, like when they're grinding and putting in the gym. They'll show like 1 or 2 here and there, but they're constantly moving in silence. And because they're moving in silence, if it's not in front of them, people don't think they're doing that work. For example, great example, Xavier Leggett, right? A lot of Panther fans were so upset with him going to the Kentucky Derby and going to the Kentucky Derby, having a good time and riding horses. They're like, oh, he needs to get in the gym and get on the field and start putting in work, this, that, and the third. I'm like, what makes you think he hasn't? Just because he doesn't post it on his social media? So because it's not on his social media, he's not putting in the extra work? That man, they're like, oh, he just went to, he's at OTAs, or he was at OTAs, but then went to the Kentucky Derby afterwards for that weekend. Everyone's like, he's doing all this instead of putting in the extra work. I'm like, because the man just wants to enjoy something he loves. He literally was there earlier that day, made sure he did practice and everything. And then right back on Monday, was back doing this thing and was getting extra reps on that following Monday.
Right.
But because he doesn't post all his workouts on social media, y'all think he's not putting in the work. Like, and I feel as though social media has made that a huge thing, especially due to the other side of social media, the constant workout gurus and IG trainers and whatnot, constantly putting on like receiver, you know the drills I'm talking about, where it's like receiver cutting drills, running back cut drills, all this, that, and the third, constant QB trainers and this, that, and the third, basically the Ben Simmons treatment, where they'll show you these workout videos all the time, but then when they get in game, they never do the stuff you see them doing in their videos. Why? Because none of what they did in those workouts translates to what they're doing on the field. They just do it to look good. And if you have a player that is constantly posting those type of workout videos, like that's all they post in the offseason, more than likely they're gonna be trash when the season comes. Now, if they have a few here and there, like just a few throughout the summer, they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine. Mahomes, Jefferson, Leggett, Thielen, Bryce Young, Bijan Robinson, Michael Penix, all these guys, right, that I just named, you may find a few of their workout videos over the summer, but you're not going to sit there and see 82, 100 of them trying to always show you that I'm putting in that work, trying to always highlight and put it on camera. It's like not everything has to be on camera for you to put in the grind, bro. We were taught, you and I grew up, you are grinding when nobody's awake. That's when you're getting better. That's when you're making that stride.
Because like my thing with that is, at the end of the day, not everybody. It's one of those lessons of not everybody needs to know your business.
Facts.
So why would you pose if you know that? Let's say that you met with a trainer, and you know, and let's say this trainer trains a bunch of other guys, right? A bunch of other guys at your level that you compete with, that you're trying to get better than. And you know for a fact that the workout that you have is different than the rest of their workouts. Why would you constantly post videos of your specified workout to prove that you're out here working harder than somebody else? Because sure, you'll see a few of Derrick Henry's workouts, but we already knew that Derrick Henry's workouts are freaking ridiculous.
You know whose workouts we never saw, but we knew they were ridiculous, and we just got it confirmed because another player tried it. Aaron Donald's.
Like you may see a clip of him in like the gym with the rest of the team lifting some kind of wild weight, but you never actually saw what his workout was. You just heard about it.
And then old boy said, I could do the workout with Aaron Donald. Came to the house.
He's
like, he's trying to kill me.
He's like, this man trying to kill me. He's like, listen, don't ever challenge this man.
that man said, I told it. Here's the bad part. Aaron Donald's wife was like, nah, you came over here. You getting his workout in. I'm like, not the wife. I'm like, not his wife is on you.
Listen, that's a teammate that you always want. It's like, nah. You called him out.
You called my husband out. You got to go finish that workout. This is what he put in.
Your money where your mouth is, son.
Hey, listen, I respect it 100 fold.
And he only did it. He did it because he called him old.
Right. He called him old. He said, okay, come to the house. Come to the house. You know where I live.
Come on to the house.
So you know where I
That's
live,
the address there. Come on to the house.
man.
We'll see who's old by the time you leave.
I'm gonna have to break that up into two. I already know this section. I could break up into 2 whole videos the way we were talking about it.
Then we got the preseason award watch lists.
Yeah,
We're
didn't even
saying
talk about
Davion
this.
Goss could be named the Doak Walker. Is on the list for the Doak Walker Award for best running back, and long snapper Spencer Triplett for the Patrick Manley Award.
Now I ain't gonna lie to you.
I didn't even know long snappers had an award.
I knew they had an award. I don't know how they grade it. That's my question. How do you grade that? Like, I don't know what the statistics are for long snappers, bro. I need somebody to answer that question for me, please. How do you grade long snappers?
They probably do it based off of how often does whoever you're snapping it to have to reach out of range to get these snaps.
But what's the criteria?
How many times does a punter have to dip down? How many times have you had a high snap? How many times have you had a low snap? How many times is the snap going left?
I need the trackers, bro.
I'm giving you the criteria.
No, I'm telling you. No, I'm listening, but I need the tracker. I need what's the is it 5 feet out of range? Is it 3 feet out of range? Is it a 6-inch dip? Like if they bend more than 45 degrees, is it considered a bad snap? If they have to go higher than a straight 90-degree angle, is it a bad snap? Like I need to see the formulas.
They are basing it off of how many of these snaps are hitting the pocket, how many of these having to do this for, how many snaps are they having to do that for, how many they have to dip at all for. They tally it up by the numbers and average it out.
Not average it out.
They divide the good snaps by all the bad snaps, and whoever has the highest percentage wins the award.
But then not only that, here's what I need to know. If you're a long snapper on a good team that rarely has the punt, are you in this award? Like, are you in the conversation? Huh?
You also got field goals.
I'm saying, I guess, yeah. I suppose.
Yeah, extra points, field goals, they count.
Okay. All right. I guess you can say that. I'm just saying, bro. I would love to see the legitimate criteria.
It's all together.
Not you waxing it. Long snapper. It's all together
in the box.
Is it like
in the box?
Is it like a batter's box for long snappers? Like you have an umpire back there.
Oh nope. Yeah. Have you ever long snapped before?
Yes.
Or tried?
Yes. It is
outside of practice.
Outside of practice, no. I've done it in pregame.
I've done it once.
I've done it. I've had to catch long snaps because what my coach did. He used to have me, because I was QB, he would have me hold field goals.
Yeah. So there is a batter's box for these long snaps.
Oh yeah, bro. Listen, there's a legit hey, right where my hand is, dog. Do not go wherever I put my hand. That's exactly where I need you to put it, right there.
If my hand is here, I don't want anything outside. I don't think I want anything farther than this.
Yep.
Or this from this spot right here.
I'm like, bro, hit right here. And I would be sitting there. I'm like, yo, you know where my hand is. And I used to make sure wherever my center was, I'm like, listen, can you see it? I would ask whoever the center was. I'm like, tell me where you need to see it, bro. Because I need it right there. I think I hated too low of snaps. I hated low snaps more than I hated
having to pick it up off the dirt. The worst,
bro. Like, because a high snap, at the end of the day, a high snap, I could jump up and catch it and turn it into an easy, hey, yo, fake, run, do something. You know what I mean? A low snap, it could hit the dirt. It could hit the ground and bounce over me. It could just bounce way to the right. I'm like, bro, that don't even make sense.
Remember, that's a negative on your award total.
Bro, I'm saying
that's a demerit.
I'm like, bro, I think the craziest snap, I still don't know how I caught it. I'm sitting here ready to catch it. This joint went way back here.
Yeah.
Way back. I said, bro, how did you even? I said, what the? Soon as it went and I saw it come off his head, it's just going this way. I'm like, oh my God, what were you doing? We obviously did we? I don't think we turned that into a first down. We did. Yeah, we couldn't. We couldn't. I just tried my best and we got close. But luckily we were in the red zone or in their territory. So it worked out just as good as a punt. But man, when I tell you I reached all the way. I was like, oh, I can still get it to the ground. And I looked and I see dude coming off the edge, beelining for me. I said, yep, nope, we're dead. Just get up and go. I was like, get up and go. We're done here. There was no way I could have put it back on the ground.
That's the 2 seconds that you lost right there.
That's what I'm saying.
2 seconds you lost, that's game over.
There was no way I could get it, put it back on the ground, and him get a clean kick off without it getting blocked.
Yep.
I was like, yep, we're done. We're done. Coach looked at me when we came to the sideline, like they called a timeout or whatever. Coach looked at me. He said, you know what? You made the smartest decision there. I'm proud of you. He's like, I was like, Coach, I couldn't have done anything else. He's like, you made a smart decision.
So you know what we skipped? Skip this.
Yeah, we did. I was going to bring it up, but it's like, hey, yo. So for those of you who don't know, there was an ACC football preview that came out, and I kind of just hit the high notes in the docket here, talking about it, because it was a little bit of a long article, but here's what they said, long story short. In terms of the ACC, for the college football playoff, they had 3 teams. Let me rephrase. They had a breakdown for the likelihood of ACC teams to make the college football playoff. For their locked-in category, they only had Clemson, which, I mean, Clemson has been the ACC standard for the last decade, so it makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having a chance, they said Miami, Louisville, SMU, and Georgia Tech. I don't know what Georgia Tech has, but for some reason, a lot of people are believing in Georgia Tech. I don't know why. I really don't. And then in the long shot category was listed with Duke and UNC. You had your freshman to watch, which was number 1, Gideon Davidson from Clemson. Then you had Demetrius Samuel Jr. from Syracuse, who was actually doing the Travis Hunter route, playing both DB and wide receiver. And then you had SJ Alufatuli for Miami, offensive lineman. And then they listed the top transfers in the ACC going into this year are Carson Beck at Miami, Darian Mensah at Duke, and Deuce Robinson for Florida State. You were saying it. They are hyping up Darian Mensah.
So I'm
look who made a return.
Where you been?
He been at work. I guarantee you. That man been at work. Probably.
He could have just had us playing in the background.
Probably.
Welcome back. Good to see you, brother. But so I'm gonna read the scouts take that they did on Mensah, and I think it's in my opinion, it's kind of funny. So they said Mensah reminds us of former Cincinnati passer Desmond Ridder. Mensah is poised, composed, and extremely accurate. He has good, not elite, arm strength and has ball placement and ability to change speeds to suit the throw are impressive. He's also a good runner. That's why you bend it on down there.
Hey, I'm on season 2 already. I've been waiting on the new episode.
Because I think I've been waiting just for the whole season to finish, and I was just gonna binge it then. But I might as well hop on it.
I'm ready for Demon Slayer to drop, bro. And I heard it's already dropped in Japan, low key. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be good.
100% off the chain. 100%.
Oh, Dandadan is wild.
So they're saying what he brings to Duke is the Blue Devils went 9-3 in Coach Manny Diaz's debut season with transfer quarterback Malik Murphy at quarterback. Moving on from Murphy and going all in on Mensa makes a pretty serious statement about Diaz's ambitions to contend in the ACC in 2025. Mensa told ESPN he was drawn to Duke's academic prestige and the talent already in place to win big next season. Mensa probably could have just gone about anywhere, but preferred a quick recruitment and committed on his first visit. He's trusting that Diaz and OC Jonathan Brewer can take his game to the next level. So we'll have to see what happens. I don't think he's got a chance when they come to North Carolina, but that's just me.
Nope. Listen, Darian Mensa.
Then the Carson Beck scouting take was on the head for me. They said when Beck is with a steady run game behind him, he's one of the purest, smoothest passers in college football. He's an exceptional ball handler who has the ability to not only drive the football into tight spots at intermediate and deep levels of the field, but also layer it and change ball speeds. His decision-making took a step back during his final season at Georgia, and he took too many risks. All facts.
No.
All facts.
I mean, that's it. No lies.
If anybody's curious, I'm gonna go ahead and be real with y'all. I am personally a Georgia fan. Not gonna lie to you. However, I have faith here. That's why I'm here.
They're gonna kill you.
They can say whatever they want. Listen. My primary team is Georgia, but I honestly have had a low-key love for North Carolina for some years. Because anytime, for a long time, anytime I play college football, anytime I play NCAA and all that, right? I would never choose Georgia as the team I went to. I'd always pick North Carolina. Whether it be as a linebacker or a running back, I'd always pick North Carolina.
They gonna kill you.
They can do what they want. Guess where I'm going? Nowhere.
They say you're a fraud. You're a fraud.
Guess where I'm going? Nowhere.
Fraud.
That's fine.
Fraud.
Put in that family. He's a big fat phony.
Phony.
He's a phony.
Like, hey, listen, if they come with the pitchforks, you just know.
So right now they got the power rankings they have listed right now. They have Clemson at number 1, Miami at number 2, Georgia Tech, Louisville, SMU, Duke, NC State, Pittsburgh, Florida State, Virginia Tech, Virginia, Syracuse, us, Boston College, California, Wake Forest, and then Stanford.
The disrespect. Because
I predict by the end of this season will be about, I say 8.
I'm gonna be Delulu 5.
I can accept that.
I'm gonna be Delulu. I'm going 5.
I don't think my minimal thing is I don't think we'll be at a top 10.
I'm full Delulu. Ron would support me.
I'm mostly an LSU fan, and it started when Odell was there.
I like how he said mostly an LSU fan. He's like I'm like 8. He's like I'm 83% LSU.
He's like I'm like 80. I'm like 87, 17, 83, 17. You know that's what it is.
He's like, listen, it started with Odell. Then we went through some bad years. Then Joe Shiesty and Justin Jefferson and them boys came through. So it was a good year. Said, Bob.
He's like, I enjoy watching them play, but I enjoy watching them play until they're not playing, and then I watch something else.
Oh, speaking of, side note, real quick. So you've heard of the website Playback, right?
No.
So Playback is what time to read a book. Playback is what a lot of streamers and YouTubers and whatnot did for the NBA playoffs and NFL this past season. You know what I mean? And that's where they were, and that's where they would watch the games. Random ad read, sorry. And so what I was thinking for watch party,
hometown trash, Northwestern.
Ooh.
You had to pick somebody. I get it.
Hey, here's the bad part. I played. So you know my NCAA player on 25.
Yeah,
I started at Northwestern. I got fed up with them and transferred to Colorado because the coach was some BS. So it comes full circle. But anyway, Playback might be the spot that we do. That if it's not here, I'm trying to figure out how to link them. But playback might be the spot that we end up doing a watch party for the games if we want to do it that way.
We'll see about it.
Yeah,
we'll see
just
about
thought about that. It's a possibility, something to think about. But speaking of the games, man, because it's getting expensive out here. College game day costs are going up, y'all.
It's the tariffs.
It really is. Yeah, I promise you it is. Because, bro, UNC has the biggest jump in game day costs from one year to the next out of the top 100 football programs across the nation. Yes, the price for 2 tickets went up 56.1%. The average cost at the TCU opener this year, $152 for 2 tickets.
Which is
that's
192% increase from last year.
And then the full game day experience.
That makes sense. I can see why that be.
That was the thing I said though. I was like, versus Charlotte, you also got to take.
So watch parties always do numbers. True
facts. Because your watch party's been doing great for boxing. I don't know why you don't do them on playback. You probably could get more over there. Playback.tv if you want it. That's the website. But then full game day experience, the 2 tickets, 2 beers, 2 sodas, 2 hot dogs, and some parking. Last year, as a Tar Heel, it cost you $180. This year is going to cost you $267, which, crazy enough, y'all, I want y'all to understand this, because this is the craziest part that blew my mind about all of this. That price, in comparison, you know what schools are the only schools that are more expensive?
Oh,
to do that?
Let's see here.
Bama is Colorado, Bama, Texas, Notre Dame, Georgia, UCLA, South Carolina, and A&M.
The Tar Heels are the only ACC team in the top 10. That's crazy.
Think about
Colorado,
that.
Alabama, Texas, Notre Dame, Georgia, UCLA, South Carolina, A&M, and Kansas.
Here's the bad part. When I'm looking at that, Bama, that's their pro. They don't have a pro team, so it makes sense. Texas,
dude,
they love football like that. So I'm not surprised Texas and A&M are deep like that. Notre Dame, legacy. Georgia, recent champions. UCLA, you're in Cali. South Carolina, that kind of shocked me. Not even going to front. South Carolina's got a shot, but then again, they ain't got
listen, Beamer hype been real.
Yeah,
because they've constantly been getting in the top 15 over the last couple of seasons.
Right,
people got high hopes.
And then Colorado, we know what Colorado brings.
Yeah, we know why Colorado there. They got to pay for that. They got to pay for
that. So the fact that UNC has gone from relative obscurity to this, right?
Listen, apparently Duke saw the 9th largest increase, while Wake Forest is the 7th most affordable game day. It's the only power school among the 10 cheapest.
We should watch party from the cruise. Let's do that. Hey, we're gonna do a watch party from the
good enough for that?
What, on the cruise?
Is Wi-Fi gonna be good enough for that?
If we get like a Wi-Fi Wi-Fi box to go with us.
I'll get the premium Wi-Fi.
Not even the premium Wi-Fi. Just get like a box off Amazon that increases the Wi-Fi string.
Oh, the router
or something like that. That way, yeah, portable Wi-Fi, whatever. That way, portable hotspot, give us 5G. Do a whole watch party on the cruise.
But I was like, you ain't getting 5G out there in the ocean. What's wrong with
you? What you mean? I can find a lot of things on a cruise.
If I could get 5G in the ocean, we wouldn't need to worry about the Wi-Fi on the boat.
What you mean?
If I could get 5G in the ocean, I wouldn't have to worry about the Wi-Fi on the boat because I could just use the 5G from the ocean.
It's international waters. It's international water and octopi, bro. You got to pay them.
No, I don't.
Yeah, fam. But let's go ahead and go from there because all I'm saying is that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a big
It is a
increase.
whole lot.
But it's gonna be worth it. If they not gonna front, if UNC makes the ACC title game, bro, in the first year, they already gonna say we made that money back tenfold.
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna be making that money back tenfold for a couple of years.
Hey, I'm putting it like this now. I'm gonna say this. UNC makes the ACC title game. I'm buying us tickets.
Y'all heard him.
Not all of y'all. Not all of y'all not all of y'all watching. Because I know how y'all get.
Y'all have all paid witness.
No.
Words have been said.
No. I'm buying you, me, probably our ladies, and then your son. I'll buy his tickets.
If they make the ACC championship, when I come back looking for it, yo, y'all gotta have my back when it happens. You gotta be here.
Hey, plot twist, you gonna see me in the back trying to witchcraft. Hey, don't make it.
You just gotta make sure you here for that. So that way you saw him say it. Now, to one of our favorite segments. That's what we missed. One of them I talked about a month or so ago.
He called it. I give my boy props. He called it.
So starting off this list is Viliami Moala, 3-star defensive lineman, 6'2", 340, out of the class of 2026. Transferred to Alabaster in Alabama for his senior system, Alabaster Academy or high school, one of the two, in Alabama for his senior season. But his junior season stats go as follows: 99 tackles, 22 for loss, 12.5 sacks, 35 quarterback hurries, and 2 pass breakups in his junior season in Utah. He was ranked number 438 nationally, 42nd defensive lineman nationally, and 17th defensive lineman in Alabama per rivalry. We flipped him from Oregon.
Pause.
So let's see.
Oh, Lord. All right. So let's see what we got here. You ready?
You laughing at? What you do?
No, that's what you said. We flipped him from Oregon. I'm like, pause.
We flipped him from Oregon.
Let's see what we got here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, hold on. Before we get started, this was what I was talking about. Do you understand how hard it was for me to find this man?
Oh, he goes by Ami?
Yes. Do you understand how hard it was for me to find this man?
I can understand how hard about it.
I was so irritated because guess what? There's another guy on Huddle.
And they goes by the same, yeah.
That is
not even goes by Ami.
And he's in like California.
He's in,
his same name.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about because I almost got him confused with the same guy when I first saw him. I thought it was the same dude.
Like, Jesus.
Okay, and he plays left guard too.
Oh, he's playing left guard? Okay.
All right. Boy, drove him in the dirt.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. I ain't gonna lie. Hold up, bro. Do you understand? Bro, do you understand how scary this is? And you are looking at, bro, credit to the QB.
To be moving like this at you now.
Hey, here's the bad part. This running back does not love this quarterback. Because what is this? What is this?
Self-preservation. Because you getting in front of that? I ain't getting in front of that.
I put my back in front of it. I like go to him and then turn my back to him. And then like just be like, hey, bro, I'm trying to save myself. But like, shout out to the quarterback for stepping up and taking that hit. Hey, and he got a penalty. Oh Lord.
He makes it look so easy. It's like nobody wants to don't even want to touch
Nobody wants the problems.
Put him in the dirt.
I was about to say, I didn't even know which one it was. Oh,
he's right. He's left guard. 56.
Oh, Good thing it wasn't a pass.
Hold it. I say a hold that he got away with just now.
All right. Oh, dang.
Why you do him like that?
Oh, Lord.
It don't make no sense.
Bro. Oh. Bro, whoever was on that defense set him up. He set that running back up.
54, this outside linebacker.
He said, hey, I'm going to just grab you and I'm going to just turn you right into your death. Ah!
Yeah, 54 get up hype. I understand. Oh, wow. Nobody. Go back.
That quarterback didn't even try to make the read.
There was no read to be made. Cause check it. Both of these guys gone. Nobody touched either one of them. What read you got? There's no read here at all. Both of you are getting destroyed.
Hey,
because we could think about it. Because Ami's got 11 and this end's got the quarterback. There's no read to be made.
Here's the bad part. If he comes up right here, that's 3 people already in the backfield blowing this whole play up. So even if they put him up,
this play was dead literally from the snap. Because whoever this other tackle was, I don't know who you were supposed to get, but you didn't get the right guy.
I don't know who you were supposed to get, but it was clearly the wrong guy.
There's no way this is how this play was written up. No way.
I guess. You know what? No.
Go back to the beginning.
Looking at it. So I'm gonna say this. Looking at the way it's set up right now, they bank on these two not being able to catch this running back, because I see the hole right here.
There's a hole there
because there's nothing but grass up here.
But
so they're banking on.
Here's the problem though. So hold on, pause it real quick. So when you get into this play, right?
Yeah.
57 has nobody. I think it's either 57 or 66, either the center or I think it's 57. By the time this handoff gets made, 57 has nobody to block.
57 is double teaming this dude. Because watch. 66 goes over to double team 57's man.
So no, it's 79 then.
79.
Because one of these guys has it's 79.
He's going already up to him.
He's supposed to be here, but at this point, like you're literally just there. Because 66 has here, 58 has him, has this running side linebacker. So what you should, because back up to the start of this real quick, what I feel like how this should have been looked up as, if you're going to pull somebody, pull 55, have 66 block up to this linebacker, 57 block in, 79 can crash down if he wants to, but 55 catches this end. So 79 should have went up to this linebacker. Honestly, 55 should have got this end.
If it's me, if it was me, if you're pulling 55, I'm having 79 kick that end out. That way 55 is coming and cleaning out that linebacker back here.
Well, because either one's fine. Because either one, but there should have been an extra person on the front side. Like there should have been one less person on the front side of this.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're gonna pull either 58 or 55, honestly, I'd have pulled 58.
Yeah, that's what I was on. That's what I wanted to say.
I'd have pulled 58 because this end has the longest route to go anyway. I'd have pulled 58 and had everybody else blocked down. 58 catch this end on the way across.
It's like, if it's me, I'm with you. Pull 58, 79. You kick out. Let this linebacker come and try and fill this hole if he wants. That's what 58 fills that, and it's a clean sweep. You got it right up here. This end is going to be the decision maker. If he stays 11, you're gone. You got what you do. If he comes in and follows you, pulling it, now you just got to try and outrun Ami. Hey, may the odds be ever in your favor at that point.
Yeah, because 55 ain't know where he was going either, because he wasn't supposed to pull, because he just automatically jumped down. And since he had nobody to deal with. Bruh,
The running
like,
back didn't even know what to do, bro. Like,
nobody,
look at
like,
this.
nobody can touch him.
Like, here's the bad part. The running back jumped out of the way. Look at this. So the center doesn't do anything. You mean to tell me, as a running back, you don't see this big dude coming right down the middle?
Yeah, so this is what happened, and I'm talking about this from a fullback's perspective. This is what happened. He wasn't looking at him at all. So he's looking over here where this linebacker's coming from. He's looking in that gap because when he jumps to the right, you can see he looked over and then looked back and saw him last second, and it was way too late. See,
Nah,
he looked up. He was like, "Oh, you don't have to believe that he didn't see him." Now I believe that he probably caught him, didn't register it, and then when he did register it, he was already out of the way.
Nah, and I'm doing this mainly because I've also been a blocking running back at times. I've always been taught, yo, clear out inside first, like because that's the most direct route. So make sure like anybody who's got like the most straightforward route on your QB or whoever, block them first before you look at the outside people you got to block. And so
I always based it on whoever my linemen were. So if I knew I had like if I knew my guard, center, and guard was always pretty reliable pass blocking wise, I would start from tackles and work in.
I always looked at it as whoever's the first one to break through this line from inside out. That was me. Who's the first one to break through from inside out?
Or if I knew like the defensive lineman that we're going, like one of the D linemen that we're going against is honestly really good or like really strong, I'm already waiting to go ahead and help that guy out.
Mm-hmm.
So I said like, but then again, like here's the other question: are you really trying to get in front of that? Because he's big.
Oh, listen, am I gonna lose? Absolutely, but I'll try.
It's like he's just moving them like he's pushing children out the way.
Move.
It's like a backyard game. Look at this.
Jesus. I didn't even see where he was.
Look at it.
There you go. There you go. Okay, I'm blaming the QB. I'm blaming the QB on that one.
Oh yeah, the QB should have been thrown it, but like,
because to be honest, that was the best his lineman did that whole drive.
They triple teamed him, of course. They better have done good. If I put 3 of you on one person, y'all better block him. What you talking about?
And next you have
Peter Brown, 4-star running back, 5'11", 200 pounds for the class of 2027.
Mm-hmm.
Local boy out of Roseville, North Carolina. Junior season, he had 93 carries for 612 yards and 11 touchdowns, in addition to 15 catches for 269 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's the number 9 player in North Carolina per 24/7, number 22 running back in the nation, and number 303 nationally. He was offered by Mike Brown over a year ago. And he said Coach Means was a big factor. He said everything about the program and the people there speaks for itself. It's just hard to explain because it's a raw feeling right now with me just committing. They always show love, and Coach Means always made me a priority. He had offers from Florida State, Penn State, Notre Dame, and Ohio State.
You're ready?
Run that footage.
Film session. Let me see something. Dog. All right. That's a great old line.
That was a gap that it could go match.
Like literally. Bro, are you a great running back or do you have a great old line? Which is it?
That was a good read, though.
Great read, but wait. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, they got me. Okay, so he's definitely got speed for sure. And he was offsides.
Sure enough.
Boom.
That was a great fake.
Boom.
Fake.
Good job on the QB. Whoop. Whoop. Gone. I wish I could see the drives y'all did to get here, not just the TDs.
Good route.
Oh, he ran that Texas route. He's like, I'm in the back of the end. I like the fact that he kept moving.
Quarterback friendly. Good job.
I like that. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Okay, with
Uh-oh.
Good read.
Uh-oh.
Good read.
Okay.
Good
Hey, okay. He got that in his bag. I like it.
that false start.
Hold up. I don't mean to be mean. But why is it there's always one player like this on the side?
Oh, they're just built like 64.
Yeah. There's always one built like 64, bro. And he's probably a good kid at heart. It just caught me off guard. I just put down like, what?
It's him 73 and 77 and 50 and 56, 61, 91. They got 6 of them.
Hey, here's the bad part. They got that. And then you got the ones that are super skinny, like 88 right here.
Yep, 88, 83, and 4.
Like, bro. All right. I just had to get that laugh off. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, great read. Backside. Great.
Good adjustment because that ground was wet. You could tell.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Terrible blocking on that backside, though.
They made it work, though. Keep going. Yeah.
Stay low. Driving your feet.
98. That's just bad. Hey, hold up. There's my flaw. I don't like that. Finish the play. Finish the play, bro. There's my first flag for him. I don't like that.
Good straight line.
Hey, they made it to the. This had to have been like a state game or something.
I think this is a state game.
You know, and this ended up being your future home. That's crazy. He said, I like the turf when it was still turf. Uh-oh. Not gonna lie, bad coverage and bad tackling.
That was about to be bad effort on 8's part if he ain't catching.
Bad effort. Oh, yeah, y'all done. Oh! Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Uh-oh. Oh, bro. Yeah. I don't know if whatever league they play in just don't care about wheel routes, but he is killed on this wheel route multiple times, and he's gone.
Good cut. Oh.
If he could have high stepped, he would have been through. If he could have high stepped, he would have been through it. Uh-oh. Right up there. Great read by the quarterback. I ain't gonna lie. On that one.
That line, like this linebacker let him cross his face.
Like, so right here.
They ran into each other.
He runs it right here. He could have kept going to the right. He could have literally, because bro is going at the wrong angle, he's not going to be able to stop in time and stop him from scoring.
But this is one of those moments that's like that you probably didn't see it on the field. Like you only could have saw that on game film probably.
What he saw when he caught the ball, the last thing he saw bro right there.
He saw him here. So when he caught it, he was like, we just get him field.
Yeah, when he caught the ball, he thought bro stopped right here. Not realizing bro is all the way here when you caught it. So you could have just,
because I almost guarantee you he turned and looked at the guy coming back across in the same direction. He looked back at him.
Oof.
So that's why he tried to cross and cut back across.
Stay up, protect the ball. Good job.
So from what I can tell, like he has good straight line speed, but he doesn't have extraordinary breakaway speed. Like he's quick, but like he's not going to break.
Honestly,
away.
I think it's the other way around. I think he does have great breakaway speed when he gets that because he keeps getting open on these wheel routes more often than not. And the only reason he's caught is because of angles.
Well, I think he's like that. I think he's a good route runner though.
Like,
because you can be a good route runner and not be super quick. Like you don't have to be the fastest guy on the field to run a good route.
oh, they ran a screen.
Ooh, nice double screen.
I ain't gonna front. They got me on the first screen.
Just saying.
Whoop. That field is wet.
Screen.
That field is wet.
That is terrible tacking on whoever's team they playing, but good job of keeping running though.
This field looks wet too. Oh, hey,
Good job to stay up.
right? I thought that was dead in the water. Uh-oh. Old school.
Just going again.
I mean, I hope it's
I
him.
don't like the wishbone.
You don't like it?
I don't like wishbone.
Why not? I was taught my first offense was a wishbone. And hold up. Did you see that block? Did you see the lead block? Wow.
Mr. No chance. And I was like, he was down there like he hurt for real, but he ain't. He got up.
And then boom.
Yeah, they might make him into like a one cut power back. He's shifty enough to be more than that. But
I feel like he's a scat back if anything, because he likes to get out in this. Once you get him out in the space where he can make jump cuts and whatnot, he is hard to bring down. Eep, eep, eep. All right.
But he also has a good tendency, like once he sees the gap, he just shoots it. So he does have that's why I'm thinking he might end up being more of like they might make him into a power back kind of build.
Mm-hmm. And then
last but not least, just in case we didn't talk about him last week, we have Carson Snead, 4-star tight end at 6'6", 240 pounds, class of 26, number 12 player in Tennessee, number 17 tight end nationally, and number 371 nationally. Junior season, he had 33 receptions for 409 yards and 6 touchdowns, along with 44 tackles, 10 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, and an interception. He actually flipped his commitment from Tennessee while he also visited Ole Miss and Florida.
Ready. I got the highlights right here.
I got the rope right here.
Childish. Let us begin. Well, hold up.
There you go.
I was about to say, why didn't y'all do that before the play started?
We probably would have been able to see him because he was on the other side of the offense.
Still.
We ran a play similar to that.
His number's 42.
I ain't gonna lie. I was about to ask. I said, what in the world are you doing? Good job to high point it. Because I saw the weak block. I was like, what are you doing? But no, I was like, oh, no, he's leaking.
That tight end pop pad. Oh. Hey, yo! Hold up. I need to see what happened to that dude, the second dude.
Rest in peace, that man.
Yo, he punched him to the.
I need to see the second dude. Go back.
Bro,
I saw the first two.
Bro, the first one. This was like a murder scene. Look at this. No, look at the second one. That pylon can't hold him up.
They make our bodies on bodies.
Oh, look at this though. Boom. Yo, that's crazy. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, this block will be.
You lucky they didn't call a penalty for that.
Man, it was a whole lot of problems there.
Not y'all let him get open.
He leaks out. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, on the double? Ooh.
in the corner on your
Great.
head.
Bruh. He's just
I
bigger
don't
than
know.
y'all.
That's really what that was. He was just bigger than you. He's 58 in this one.
Boop, boop. He must have forgot his jersey at the house.
Nah, they put 58 on him so he could be a lineman.
Great dime.
Good route.
Great
Good
dime.
route. Good timing.
Cacao. Holding. If we being honest. What the?
Tell you, he leaks out and he's good at it.
And the fact that y'all couldn't catch him is crazy.
It's that 6'6". That stride is crazy. There he is right there.
Bruh. And he said, I'm just gonna leak out right here.
He's gonna be back on that opposite side again. Look at him. Oh no,
he was
blocked up. Opposite side leak.
Ooh,
Good
oh
try.
nah, he's just sending you. He just sent you, bro. I feel like that's the worst highlight to be on, to be honest.
There he goes on that wheel.
Bro, oh my,
Nobody-
hold up. I get what you're saying is correct, but my guy, you see him going there.
He's looking right at him.
You see, you're in man. You see him. Trust your teammate.
I don't think he's supposed to be.
Yes, he was. He was.
I don't think. Hold on, back up.
His teammates are all in.
I see him back. That's why I said back up. Hold on.
That's his man.
No, get back to the beginning of this. I want to see they line up real quick.
They are manned up.
Because hold on, okay. Because because this outside linebacker's going. He should have had him.
Because both of them are gone.
Yeah, they're all gone.
Both of them are gone.
Yeah, whole front seven's gone. So yeah, that's your man right there.
And he stares him down. But here's my other thing. They don't have another receiver over here. And you got your teammate already here. So what are you doing? And now
he got caught on the rollout.
But that's what I'm saying. He got caught on something that wasn't his responsibility.
It wasn't. And like I said, the upside, so here's like the plus side for Carson on this is how he ran this route and how he played this fake made this man confused as all get out. Had this boy shook up mentally from the get-go. Because as soon as he ran that flat at linebacker level, like he was about to go and seal off a linebacker, it was already too late. Once he hit that other hash mark, he was gone.
Bro, and it's just like, now you trying to get back there. It's too late, bro. You done messed up.
Here's the other problem. You pretty much jogged the whole thing. You weren't even taking him serious to begin with. I feel like that was a busted route combo. Hey.
Probably.
Back up real quick. I feel like that was a busted route combo.
It was. Somebody was supposed to run it shorter.
Because he really just stopped because he figured ball's already going to him. He just stopped running the route.
Somebody was supposed to run it shorter.
This sneak wheel route is killing everybody. Good tackle, though. Really good tackle.
Great tackle. What? I don't even know what route that was.
Oh,
like, that was the craziest pick. That's the craziest pigtail screen I have ever. He's never ran a screen a day in his life like that.
Wraparound screen.
Hey, look, wee.
He had to let you think he run into the flats. Then he curled back around.
That man ain't got no mobility.
There he is.
You know.
And Just kept that corner, just didn't even get deep enough.
Did that bounce? Oh, any on defense? Oh, Lord.
Remember, 44 tackles, 10 tackles for loss, 3
Yeah.
sacks and an interception. That was an
And
interception.
great read. Great read, bro.
That was a great.
fact
Field.
that-
Like because he
I'm
felt
just
it let
saying.
him go.
He was like, wait a minute, this is too. Every football player knows if you are on defense and you felt like it was too easy, stop. It's like
They got him
immediately
covered.
stop, bro.
They got him out here in coverage.
Watch this. He about to blow something up.
Good.
Or interception.
It's good recognition too, though, because he followed that route easy.
All the way. Oh, Lord. Why like he hunting?
He is.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Did he stop him? Oh, he stopped him.
He got him just short. That was good effort, though.
He was great. Hey, great deflection. Scoop and score.
With a strip sack.
Ooh, a little high, but dude's small, so.
Hey, and on top of that, whoever that lead blocker was had no chance.
Yeah. I said, I dip, you dip, we dip. That. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm okay. I'm okay. You're not okay.
You're not okay. Eugene, no.
No.
Good motor.
PI.
Nah, I think their feet
was.
got tangled. Yeah, their feet just got
They
tangled.
they still gonna call it though.
I don't even think they got tangled. I think the dude tripped on his own feet is what it looked like.
But the thing is, where he was in front of that DB, you know they're gonna call that. They're gonna call it.
I think that's a 60-40 there.
60-40.
Shit,
You don't tell me 60-40. All right, man. We have taken this week's episode way too long. So I'm gonna run through the birthdays real quick. All right, man. For this week, hey, because their birthdays were yesterday, and apparently Tar Heel Nation is just a bunch of Leos and whatnot right now. But happy birthday yesterday to Charleston French, Ty Adams, and Jaden Peterson. All of them had a birthday yesterday on August 4th. James Patterson, Jaden Patterson. I'm sorry, Jaden. I misread that. So apologies for that. But happy birthday to all y'all. Hope y'all had a great birthday yesterday. Hope you was able to celebrate and have a good time, man. Leo season is upon us here on Chapel Hill. And so now it is time for the Tar Heel takeaway of the week.
Bing bang.
I think it's your turn this week, my boy.
Bye. Bye. Listen to him. Tar Heel takeaway of the week. Enjoy the milestones when you get them. Don't let the little accomplishments go to waste. Enjoy every little win that you can get in life, because life ain't gonna let you win everything. So when you do it, celebrate like it's no tomorrow. But make sure that you don't celebrate so hard that you won't make it to work the next day.
that you don't celebrate too hard when you don't make it till tomorrow.
So make it to tomorrow, because unfortunately you still got bills to pay, and they will collect those one way or another, whether it be by cutting your stuff off, kicking you out, or repoing it. They gonna come get their money one way or another. So just make sure that when you celebrate those little wins, that you're able to go back and celebrate another win another day. That's all I got.
Hey, big facts, big facts. All right, give me my solo. UTEP, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were the University of Texas Al Paso. I could have known for years. I could have looked this up for the years, bro. I am genuinely sorry to anybody I know who's ever attended the University of Texas, El Paso. If you have graduated from the University of Texas, El Paso, I greatly apologize. I did not know that y'all were in Texas. I genuinely thought you were a school out in New Mexico or Arizona or in the Midwest, maybe even Wyoming. I genuinely thought that. Colorado at the worst. Because it just made sense to me based off your colors and based off of everything I saw about UTEP and just the name had me thinking you were in Utah for a good amount of time. So UTEP, I'm sorry. I need to do better. I should have done better. And I have failed you as a fan of just sports in general and just respect. So to the University of Texas, El Paso, I apologize.
That man said I was unfamiliar with your game.
I was, bro. I didn't know that's what it stood for. But that's it for today's episode. It has gone a whole lot longer than we anticipated, and God knows it has. But you know what? That's what happens with these pods. Sometimes they go short, sometimes they go long, but you know what? They are never wrong. I can tell you that much. To my co-host, wrap us out of here, baby.
Y'all stay safe out there. We'll see y'all next week. Remember, every Tuesday, 9 p.m. here, we live talking all kinds of smack. We hope y'all enjoyed it. We'll see y'all next week. Stay safe in these streets. Peace.